topic today. And our fourth main topic today is this, and it may be one of the more exciting things of all this Marvel junk. So with all the talk, coming out of Spider-Man, No Way Home, there was questions of what Spider-Man movie would we get next? Will we get the Tobey Maguire quadrilogy? Mm-hmm. Would we get the Andrew Garfield trilogy? Or would we get the Tom Holland quadrilogy first? Mm-hmm. And it appears that we have an answer to this long-awaited question, and the answer is Tom Holland and Spider-Man 4, the first quadrilogy of Spider-Man movies. As this is coming to us from the guys over at Screen Rant that says MCU Spider-Man 4 gets its first major update from Marvel boss Kevin Feige. Let's read. Tom Holland's Spider-Man 4 is I repeat, well underway. Guarantees Marvel Studio President Kevin Feige, Holland's next chapter as the wall crawler in the Marvel Cinematic Universe will have the hard task of following the generational event that was Spider-Man No Way Home, which united Tobey Maguire's and Andrew Garfield's versions of Spider-Man with Holland's. Even though the MCU has a packed schedule for the next few years, it appears Spider-Man 4 will be swinging by sooner rather than later. During a deep dive interview on the MCU with Entertainment Weekly, Feige revealed the current status of the MCU Spider-Man 4. According to Feige, Marvel Studios is set on Spider-Man's 4 story, not Sam Raimi's, but the continuation of Holland's journey as Peter Parker, which has been reported to be the start of a whole new Spider-Man trilogy for Tom Holland. He says this, quote, "All I will say is that we have the story. We have big ideas for that. And our writers are just putting pen to paper." This is crazy. A whole nother trilogy of Tom Holland Spider-Man movies.
Right? No kidding.
I'm foaming at the mouth. Give me more. And give me the rest of it while we're doing it. In between those, let's get the Garfield trilogy ended. Let's get all this. Give me Miles Morales. I want more Venom movies. I want a Carnage trilogy. Let's do it all. I want more Spider-Man world, and I definitely want more Tom Holland playing Spider-Man and more Zendaya. Anything Zendaya is in, just more of it. Way more of it. Give me as much of that as I can possibly get. I'll have 2 helpings. So you're hearing this, Lucas. What are your thoughts, on the fact that now we know Spider-Man 4 is coming? Because it kind of felt like this could all kind of revert back to Sony and that something different was going to happen here. But not only do we know Spider-Man 4 is coming, but it's the beginning of yet, alas, another trilogy for Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Sure. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, this is huge, right? Like, of course, it's Tom Holland's. You know what I mean? I really do hope, the same way you said, I really do hope that we get to see the completion of, Andrew Garfield's trilogy and the uncompleted, Spider-Man 4, But, of course, it's the one that just made $2 billion and the one that just made $2 billion before that. You know what I mean? Money talks in this industry, and sometimes it's for the best, right? This is also huge news that he confirms that it is the beginning of a whole new trilogy, because I remember hearing a while back, maybe back even around the time the second or first movie came out, the first Spider-Man movie came out, and that's that part of the reason they went so young with Tom Holland was so that they could do not 3, not 6, but 9 movies, so that they could have 3 different trilogies. You know what I mean? So, and think about it. All 3 of these last movies, they were all in high school. Right. And now these next 3 are going to be his college years, and then the last 3 are going to be his adult years.
Well, it's dark.
Elderly, maybe.
He's
well, maybe, and I think it's going to, obviously, after 9 movies.
He's got, dementia. He's just shooting webs at everyone.
For sure. Get out of here. No, but...
Eat my shorts.
No, but this is big news, confirming that there's another, at the bare minimum, there's going to be there's going to be a saga of 6 movies at the end of this trilogy. And I'm going to just go ahead and say it now. If they get through all 3 of those, we're going to get to see another trilogy of it. And so
as long as they're successful.
As long as that's what I'm saying. Yeah. As long as we can get through these next 3, you're gonna get the next.
And
3
let's
as
not
well.
forget that last one ended with a piece of Venom remaining
in our world,
in that in Tom Holland's reality.
Well, and in the comics, as Spider-Man gets older, as Peter Parker Spider-Man gets older, which is what we're seeing, right? He ends up training Miles Morales I think it's in the comics, this once he's out of school and everything, but who knows? Maybe we'll get to see Miles Morales, but it won't be for a while. You know what I mean? Like he could be introduced, in this next one, just incidentally, and then over the next couple of movies, like he's kind of helping him out, right? You know what I mean? Mentoring him, not as Spider-Man, as Peter Parker,
well,
right?
What if they did like a live action Into the Spider-Verse? I mean,
well, that too, right?
Yeah.
Well, and
and he
I'm
plays
saying,
that
I think
rugged.
That we could see it. I think we could see it,
like,
right? And that would be in his last trilogy of movies, right? And so this is huge, and it also, it does set up. It gives us so much room for it, and clearly the discussions between Disney and Sony are good enough to where they are making another trilogy
all back together, right?
So what does that mean now for how wide reaching now can we use of Sony's Spider-Man people? Is it just going to continue to be like, but we've also gotten Mysterio. It's great. And I can't wait. I want to say right now for Spider-Man 4, what I want to see the most out of it, though, is a Daredevil and Spider-Man team up. Of some capacity. Maybe it's a Kingpin. Maybe Kingpin is the villain of this movie. How great would that be?
Well, if we're going wild things like that, I will tell you there was a small run of comics where Spider-Man teamed up with none other than, and it's got to be one of the greatest team-ups in history, Batman. And it is great because Gotham is like New York, so they're both in the same place.
Yeah.
Yes, and in this one at least, and Batman is this dark, like,
for sure,
right? And and then Peter is this, like, whoa,
like teenager,
yeah, very funny. Would love to see Robert Pattinson and Tom Holland on screen together, but yeah, that'd be wacky. But guys, you guys are hearing this. What are you guys' thoughts? Spider-Man 4 with Tom Holland, another trilogy kicking off with this 4th Spider-Man movie, and maybe even a potentially 3rd trilogy at some point. What do you guys think of all this? Definitely let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below.